Today I fucked up by agreeing to babysit my friend's kid without thinking it through. My friend asked me if I could watch her 5-year-old for a few hours because she had some last-minute work thing, and I was like, sure, how hard can it be, right? So I don't have kids, but I figured out cartoons and snacks would do the job. The first hour was fine. We watched Cocomelon Lane on Netflix and I gave him some juice and snacks, so everything is fine. Then out of nowhere this kid goes crazy. He starts sprinting around my apartment screaming about being a superhero and climbs onto my couch and launches himself off it like he's trying to take flight. I was trying to get him to sit down, but he's just too fast and I was too confused, like I just didn't know what to do. He somehow even found my toothbrush and started banging it against the floor while yelling something about dragons or some shit. I genuinely considered calling my friend and telling her to come get him immediately. By the time my friend came back, the place was a disaster and I was sweating like crazy and her kid was calmly eating crackers on the floor like nothing happened. I don't know how parents do this every day. I watched my friend's 5-year-old, he turned my place upside down for hours, and when she came back he was just quietly eating crackers like nothing happened. This is predictable. Watching TV might keep their attention, but it doesn't tire a kid out or engage them physically. Kids want to play. So do adults, we just grind it out of them. They also aren't good at emotional recognition. Do you have something to dig? A ball to throw? Being the sports announcer while a kid wrestles a stuffed animal is cool. I've let kids give me tattoos with markers. Act like it's scary and you want them to reassure you. Obviously nobody wants a kid to get hurt, but play is important for their health. You could even do a workout game or video with them. You didn't know, now you know. Reflect on what being a kid was like for you. People here blaming the sugar don't understand 5-year-olds. They have a secret cold fusion reactor that activates at unexpected times and must be managed with an appropriately matched activity or it will consume the containment apparatus holding it. Kids that age are just feral, and there's a very real chance that even without the sugar from the juice he could have been doing some crazy nonsense. I don't have children, but I'm told I'm good with them, and it's only because I work with drunk people and there are a lot of transferable skills there. I'm sure your friend was very grateful. You're a good pal. Too long did not read. Today a child acted like a child and I was so surprised. Sounds like he just needed to get some energy out after sitting still for an hour. Kids can't just lounge around all day, they need to move around. If you ever choose to watch kids again, have an activity or two planned that helps them move. There's a lot of brain breaks or go noodle shorts on YouTube that help them exercise. Or play a game like Simon Says or red light green light. Maybe have coloring, drawing supplies or kinetic sand, Play-Doh, or Google how to make oobleck. Or plan a walk to a nearby park or swing set. That's how parents manage. If there's a next time, take the kid outside. It's like puppies. Do you want to go to the park? Let's count how many squirrels there are on the way. For what it's worth, you didn't do anything wrong. They're just like that at that age. Today I fucked up by hiding a spoon from my roommate for 3 years and now don't know what to do with it. My roommate and I have been living together throughout college and she is my best friend. In the first year of living together, there was a situation where I left her measuring cup in the kitchen sink and ran the food disposal without checking if anything was in it. The handle of the measuring cup got bent but not the actual measuring area, so I thought it would be okay. My roommate saw the damage and had a surprising, emotional reaction. That was the first time she was ever really mad at me, so it made the whole situation very memorable for me. She had her own reasons for her reaction, which I don't blame her for. I apologized, and we are good. But I had done it again with her spoon not too long after that moment and left a small scratch on the metal inner scoop part. I swear after this I haven't made the same mistake. I was a bit scarred from her reaction and didn't want her to be upset at me, so I did the logical thing and hid my crime, the spoon, in my room. Fast forward 3 years, we have just graduated college and will soon be going about our separate ways. I just found the spoon again in my room and I don't know what to do with it. She is very observant, so I'm surprised she hadn't noticed up to this point, but I am wondering if she might notice now that she is taking her stuff home now and if I should just put it back. I'm not too worried about what kind of reaction I'll get because I don't think it will be the same, but I think it's kind of funny that I held on to it after all these years in fear of her getting upset at me. I thought about continuing to hold on to it and giving it to her as a future gift or something to laugh about in the future. I saw somewhere that you could turn spoons into rings, so maybe turn it into a ring and give it to her. Curious if anyone else has any fun suggestions or if I should just put it back. Thanks. Too long did not read. Accidentally damaged my roommate's spoon and got unexpected response. Did it again but hid it and am open to suggestions for how to return it. How is throw it away not even considered here? The fact that such a stupidly obvious solution wasn't even considered makes me wonder if this is even real. I love the idea of saving it and giving it to her later. But I'm not sure this item is the right item for that idea, since you damaged it and hid it from her. It doesn't offer a funny memory you both have together. I would just put it back among her things. She hasn't missed it. Set yourself free. Leave it in the disposal when you move out. Did you ever consider that when you damage things, especially when these things don't belong to you, to replace them? You're talking about spending money to turn it into a rain. Why not spend money to replace it? Even if the replacement is not the exact same thing, apologizing and taking ownership goes a long way. Accountability, my friend. Donate it to Goodwill and bury the evidence forever. AI stories are so off from passing off as real given how bad the situations are. Either that or humans are becoming more dysfunctional at an alarming rate that this story even exists. Either way we are doomed. Edit. My roommate saw the damage and had a surprising, emotional reaction. That was the first time she was ever really mad at me, so it made the whole situation very memorable for me. These 2 lines alone don't sound like anything a normal person would say, even if English was their third language. It just sounds like a madman speaking. Today I fucked up by thinking my sickness and diarrhea was a medication side effect. So I, F29, just recently started on Mounjaro, prescribed for diabetes. I started having tummy issues fairly recently and just assumed it was a side effect. Loads of people online and in patient groups report having sickness and diarrhea. I started taking loperamide, so I didn't crap myself at work and just plodded on. Recently my husband started noticing food we bought was going off very quickly despite us just buying it. Sausages, meat, yogurts with over a week of date just tasting funny. It happened so gradually we didn't realize. We bought a fridge temperature from Amazon to double check that the fridge was working all good. Our freezer was working fine, so we didn't suspect anything was wrong. We have also historically had issues with supermarket foods going bad quickly due to quality. Well, it turns out, it's not any of those issues. Our fridge is currently sitting at 15 degrees Celsius, 3 times the ideal temperature. Not only have me and my husband likely been eating expired food, but I have foolishly been thinking it was down to starting Mounjaro. I feel like a complete idiot. We have now started trying to troubleshoot the fridge issue, so wish me luck. Edited to add. My husband has an iron gut, so he tends to not get as ill as I do. Too long did not read. Started on Mounjaro, known for gastrointestinal issues, and thought my runny bottom was a side effect. It turns out my fridge has not been working and was 3 times hotter than the ideal temperature. The fact that my house is significantly colder than your fridge is going to haunt me for a while. You didn't notice that your food was coming out of the fridge warm? That's pretty dumb. How did you not notice things were warm? Come on. Does that medication need to be kept cold? Hope your meds are okay. You didn't notice objects taken out of your refrigerator were warm? As someone who literally just had their fridge at 60°F and noticed immediately from how not cold my water was. How the fuck did you not pick up on this at all? What the fuck? You just take out a slice of room temperature roast beef or something and be like, huh, nothing wrong there.